This is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there,
Like
say
the
how
hell
I came
the
to
prince
town,
of
the
a
town called Bel Air. When West Philadelphia, born and raised, and the playground is where I spend most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, now shooting some meatball outside of the school. When a couple of guys that were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood.
I got
One little fight, my mom got scared and said, "You moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." Well, I whistled for a cab, and when it came near, the license plate was fresh and the dice in the mirror. If anything,
this cab was rare, but I thought, nah, forget it.
Your home's to Bel Air. I
Pulled
up to the house about 7 or 8. I yelled to the cabby, "Yo, home, smell you later." I looked to my kingdom, and I was finally there to sit on my throne as the Prince of Bel Air.
That was bad. That was like one of those terrible home shots.
But the matter is that we
Like-
tried.
No, I didn't try.
He didn't.
He couldn't have.
I was amazing.
Oh shit.
He was terrible. But in retrospect, we're in Bel Air.
No. We're not.
We're living the high life.
No. We're just drinking the high life.
They're not paying us for this. Miller
But
High
if
Life.
they
Where's
want
my
to.
endorsement?
If they want to.
Where's my endorsement? That's
That'd
all
be
I'm
great.
saying.
Fuck his endorsement. I'm the one drinking it.
But fuck him.
Cheers.
Let's pick apart a couple
It's tasty.
things.
I love it.
While he stays all liquored up. Just another man
Fuck your couch.
taking it from the system. Like if I were to construct a model, and you were to say, this was this gentleman, and this was the alcohol. This is being inserted into his rectum. That way, he doesn't realize he's being fucked over by the government, by everyone he knows, by his boss, by his employees. And he hasn't gotten laid in over a year. At any rate, in conclusion, I hate you. I hate him. I hate every single person that's a dick through drive-thru. You can't treat people who are making your food with anything short of the utmost respect, because believe me, we do fuck with it. You're beyond the capabilities of realizing what potentially will happen. I don't think you quite understand. You don't... It's a difficult thing to talk about. Just be nice. Next time you go to your local McDonald's, give a nice smile to the gentleman at the window. I was working 40 hours a week.
Good Lord's name.
I'm just saying.
You don't know. You have never even worked at McDonald's. Yes.
I worked at McDonald's.
Beware of everywhere you go. Treat everybody nicely. Whether you're at a convenience store, a restaurant, grocery store, anywhere you go, treat them all nicely. We all deserve a little bit of respect. That's all you gotta say. If you don't want to treat anybody with respect, then fuck you.
Fuck you.
Let me know if you're not going to treat me with respect, because then we can just say fuck you to each other. I can say fuck you, you can say fuck you to me, and we can just walk on our merry goddamn paths. You let me do what I gotta do, I'll let you do what you gotta do.
But it just seems like everyone's got a bug up their ass. Everybody's got a bug up their ass. Everyone's got to pick a bone with you. Everyone's got a problem.
It's cause
For once, couldn't everyone just...
It's because they're better in their own lives.
Just because you're miserable, it doesn't mean you have to make everybody else unhappy. And
Well,
and
no.
everyone else is just trying to get by as well as you. Everyone's looking at it from that perspective.
But it
Everyone's
makes them
still
feel
just trying
better.
to get by.
Makes them feel better.
Well, why does it make you feel better?
It doesn't make me feel better. I'm saying it makes them feel better.
I know it's not us, but it's them.
But it is. Why does
Why?
it? Okay. Well, hey, feel free to get back to us. Why does it make you feel better to make someone else feel like shit? You get back to me and let me know. I'd love to hear about it. I don't honestly know. Why would it make someone feel better to make someone else feel like shit? Maybe they feel like shit themselves. I mean, that's the old cliche, I suppose. I'm not sure.
And even if you think it's too hard, just remember, you're gonna get through it. As long as you're trying and you're working hard, you're gonna get through it. And if you put forth enough effort, you're gonna get something out of it. If you're just gonna expect to sit back and take by, it's just not gonna work. You can't live off the system forever and expect to get ahead in the world and be like, whoa,
well, you're supposed to get something.
Paying me enough money. You have the capabilities to be an intelligent workforce.
I'm here to tell you,
that can change things.
You don't always get what you work for. You can bust your balls and work as hard as you can your entire life, and you still end up with bullshit. I'm not saying that I personally, but so far, yes. This economy has failed me. I think it's failed many people. I think we can get on the right path if we try, but it's failed a lot of us, and we need some help here.
We always have to allude to the dream that if we try hard, our work is going to be rewarded, or else there's no reason that we're actually working for anything at all.
My 40 hours of work, the American dream. 40
hours of work wouldn't mean a goddamn thing other than the fact that I have to pay my goddamn bills just to barely scrape by.
Everybody's promised the American dream. They say, go to high school, graduate from high school, go on to college, get a 4-year education, go get your college education. You'll get a great job. You'll have the 2.5 children, the white picket fence, the wife, the house, and everything. Then you go and you spend $70,000, $80,000, and then they charge you interest on it. $20,000, $30,000 in interest.
And the only thing that doesn't come off of bankruptcy,
$120,000 in debt. The only thing that you can't commit bankruptcy on, is fucking school loans. You can go out and buy a ski-doo, a boat, a yacht, a fucking cabin. You can buy it all. You can buy it all. And you can claim bankruptcy on it too.
And believe me, I tried the college. I think I went to a college. It was a hallway, maybe 13 classrooms, and all my classmates were like 45 years old. So, as a young adult, that's not my plan. I'm not gonna go to a college where if I'm going to a college party, everyone's passing around doilies and talking about what they got in Gladware from the latest student association meeting. It was
hey, look,
spot on with the ladies.
I'm $70,000 in debt, and the best job I can get is a goddamn manager at Friendly's restaurant.
And I'm only $6,000 in debt.
I'm making
and
$10 an hour. What do you want me to pay?
I'm making $50 an hour.
They want $1,200 a month from me.
Fresh out of high school.
I make less than that a month.
I consider myself to be balling.
I'm not the only one.
But I'm just saying, it's...
You. All of us.
The next time that you look a person in the eyes and feel the need to be cruel in any manner, for any reason, even if it was the slightest problem to you, if they got in your way, even the slightest bit, just think, the effort that you're spending to make their life more difficult is just going to generate more resentment, and that resentment's going to plow on to somebody else, and somebody else, and somebody else. If you were to stop and just let it go, because at the end of the day, it's not going to affect you any. At that moment in time, is it really that important for you to go out of your way to upset someone else's life? You could walk away and it would never bother you again for the rest of your life. Once you got past that moment where you were upset, it's over.
Pay it forward. Pay positive emotions forward. The instance of my going shopping, paying the quarter for the cart, giving the woman the cart without accepting her quarter, paying it forward. Regardless, 25 cents is 25 cents. She didn't have to hand it to me. I'm sure she was grateful. We could all do that on a larger scale.
And it really does work like the commercial. You do one good thing, and that person does another good thing for somebody else, and somebody else sees a good thing being done. It does spread, but just like resentment does, just like...
Except for those assholes.
Well, everyone's going to be a prick. There's some just ignorant motherfuckers that you really can't do anything with. And for all intents and purposes, I am 100% down for killing them. I'm not saying kill them. What?
I'm bailing on that one.
I reject my previous statement. I'm saying theoretically in a world where...
Good Lord.
We could do anything. I'm just saying, if you can't really contribute to society... Some instances are expected, but not everything isn't your fault. At some point, people have to learn to take responsibility for their own problems, and the fact that they are where they are is because they gave up on the chances that they were given.
Can we do like a public service split in half where my commentary is solely separate from your commentary?
Yeah,